Hello everyone, how are you all? Welcome to the science class. Today I am going to teach you the new topic, that is solar system, stars and constellation. So basically today I am going to teach you the astronomy. What is astronomy? Astronomy is the study of our solar system. So a part of from the astronomy. Okay, in astronomy we are going to study some celestial bodies. Actually, our solar system is consist of celestial bodies. What are celestial bodies? Celestial bodies are such as sun, our planets and their satellites, and thousands of heavenly bodies. Heavenly bodies such as asteroids, comets and meteors. So basically students, our solar system is consist of the sun, 8 planets and their satellites, and so on, heavenly bodies. So we are going to study them one by one. Basically start with sun. Sun is the star which has its own light. Sun is the star which has its own light. That means sun is emitting light. There are two types of object, luminous object and non-luminous object. Luminous objects are those objects which can emit light, which have their own light, and non-luminous objects are those objects which don't have their own light. They can be seen by us by the source of any other light. Okay, so luminous objects are those which emit light. So the sun is luminous object. Sun is the star which has its own light. It is situated at the center of the solar system. At the center of solar system, okay? It is a ball of hot gases. As you all know that sun is very hot. So it is a hot ball. And what kind of hot ball? It is full of gases. Actually sun has hydrogen and helium. The major part is the hydrogen and the minor part is the helium gas. All the planets revolves around the sun. Now all the planets, as you all know that we have 8 planets, that is Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, Earth, Saturn, Neptune. So these all planets are revolves around the sun. So basically students, first you have to know that word revolve. Actually there are two terms you should have to know about them before reading the solar system. There are two terms, that is, first one is the rotation and the second one is revolution. So what is rotation? Basically rotation is that movement of an object in which a object can move on its own axis, only on its own axis. And revolution is the kind of movement in which a body revolves around the another body. Okay, let us understand it by an activity. Look students, I have a pen. Okay, and I am revolving it. Now I am going to revolving it. It is my hand and I am revolving it around my fist. As you all see that I am revolving this pen around my fist. So this kind of movement is known as the revolution. And when an object rotates on its own axis, the movement is on its own axis. This is its axis at the mid and it is rotating. Look, this is called rotation. Look. So now you got that both term, the what is rotation and what is revolution. So basically what I am saying, that all the planets revolves around the sun. That means suppose this is our sun and all the planets revolves around the sun. They are placed consecutively and they revolves around the sun in an orbit. Okay. they have their particular orbit that has their particular circular path. So as the planets revolve around the sun in a particular orbit, that means they don't collide with each other because they all have their own circular path. Mars has its own circular path, Mercury has its own circular path, Earth has its own circular path. So all the 8 planets have their own circular path. And beside these, all the planets have their own natural satellites. As you look to your planet, that is our planet, that is Earth. So Earth has one natural satellite, that is Moon. As you are very familiar with the Moon, so Moon is the only satellite of the Earth. It is the nearest star to the Earth. It is the nearest star to the Earth. Now, star. Remember that word, star. There are millions of stars which you see at night. So, sun is also a star. And you see the stars just like a point. Actually, stars are millions of kilometers away from us. And sun is the nearest one. So, we saw sun with a huge size, that much size, just because it is nearest to the sun, although sun is a star. It is continuously emitting heat and light energy. Sun is continuously emit heat and light. Both energies are given us by the main source, that is sun. Look at the next celestial body, that is our moon. Moon is our natural satellite. Natural satellite in what way? That is, the moon is revolving around the earth. Earth is our planet in which we live. So, the moon is revolving around the earth. So, basically we can say that moon is the natural satellite of earth. And moon is the only satellite that is natural satellite of the earth. That means earth has only one moon. Now you say that one moon, what does it mean? It means that children, as you all know that there are 8 planets. So basically there are few planets which has 2 or 3 moons, and there are few planets which has no moon. So basically there is only not one moon in the universe, but Earth has only one moon. Okay. Moon is the only natural satellite of the Earth. Moon rotates on its axis as well as revolves, and you know what is rotation and what is revolution, and moon does the both, rotation and revolution. Moon rotates on its axis and moon revolves around the earth. The moon does not has its own light but reflects the light of sun. So basically moon is non-luminous objects which does not have its own light, although it reflects the light of sun. As a result, different parts are illuminated and we see its different shape. You are very familiar with the shape of the moon. There are so many festivals celebrated on the earth by the phases of these moon. The phases of moon means that we can only see that part of the moon which reflects the sunlight towards the earth. Okay, so let us consider that this is sun and this is your earth and this is moon, and moon is revolving around the earth and it is revolving around the sun. So basically we saw at the moon, sun is giving light energy to both, and we saw the moon. As we saw the moon, we see that part only because it looks like a dark part to us, because sunlight don't come towards us through this way, it comes only this way. As you all know that light energy revolves in a light energy is has a straight line path. Light travels in a straight path, so we can see object in a straight line path. After sun and moon move to the next celestial bodies, that is star. Stars are also the celestial objects which we can see from our earth. As we look up high, then we can see the star, but only at night. Star actually we can see them only at night, just because in daytime there is a bright sunlight present, so we can't able to see the stars. Stars emit their own light and heat. Stars have their own light as well as heat. Stars are only visible at night. You know that stars are only visible at night just because of sunlight. Stars appears very small in size. Actually, stars appears, as you all know that sun is also a star, but it is the huge. It is of huge size. We saw it that it has a round shape and a huge size than the stars. So basically, stars are also of huge size. Actually, the size of one star is much greater than our Earth, but as they are very farther away from us, so we can see them just like a point, because they are millions of kilometers away from us. Asteroids are large number of celestial objects lie between Mars and Jupiter. You know very well the planet's name, that is Mars and Jupiter. Suppose this is Mars and this is Jupiter. This is Mars and this is Jupiter. And this is Mars orbit, Jupiter orbit, and this is Mars orbit. And there are some celestial body present, as is asteroids. And asteroids also revolve around the sun. Asteroids also revolve around the sun. And they form in this way an asteroid belt. Okay. Now comets. What are comets? They also revolve, actually the comets are also the celestial bodies. They are made up of dust, smoke and ice and lot of gases. They also revolve around the sun. Actually, comets are also revolved around the sun. All the celestial objects, because sun is the center of the solar system, so all the celestial objects revolves around the sun that is present in our universe. What is universe? The totality of all matter, energy, all celestial objects is known as our universe. So, sun is the center of our solar system, and all the celestial bodies are revolving around the sun. Comets are the shooting star. Did you ever hear about the shooting star? In the pictures or in the movies, you see that shooting star. Let us pray, we saw a shooting star. That comet is that shooting star, and it is not from God. It is a scientific phenomena, and I don't know about the religious path between the shooting star and the people, but I know only that it is a scientific phenomena. They also revolve around the sun. They are made up of ice, dust and a number of gases. When they come closer to the sun, actually what happens, children, when comet come in contact with the sun, then it gets the lot of heat energy. As it gets a lot of heat energy, it starts emitting the gases. When it starts emitting the gases like that, it starts emitting the gases in a way that it produces. It emits the gases in a way that it has a tail, a glowing end, look like a tail. That what we call that shooting star. So it emits gases by forming a huge glowing head, a head that is very glowing, and a tail, it is also glowing. So now you get what is that shooting star. These are the comets. Galaxy is a vast system of billions of stars, dust and gases. Galaxy contains a billion number of stars. They all are bound by their own gravity. Actually, there are so many galaxies in our universe, around 100 billion galaxies present in our universe. And these 100 billion galaxies, each one of them, that means one galaxy has 100 billion stars. Now can you imagine the whole universe? The size of the universe is just beyond our imagination, because just one galaxy has 100 billions of stars, and there are 100 billion of galaxies exist in the universe, and our galaxy is known as the Milky Way. Constellation, a group of stars that form a recognizable shape in the night sky. Actually, for the navigation purpose, use constellations, because in constellation there are stars arranged in a form of a shape, just like a spoon, just like a animal, and these shapes tell the people the route in the sky. So the constellations are used for navigation, and the example of constellation is Ursa Major, Orion. There are so many constellations. Around 88 known constellations are present in our universe or in our solar system. Planets. What are planets? Planets are also the celestial bodies which are present in our solar system. They are 8 in numbers. They don't have their own light. Actually, planets don't have their own light and heat. They have they capture the light of sun, and as we can see them. There are two types of planets, inner planets and outer planets. Inner planets, they are the terrestrial or rocky. They have the main part that is made up of rock. That is Mercury, Venus, Mars and Earth. And there are the outer planets which are made up of gases. We can also call them Jovian planets. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. They all have their own natural satellites, and they all are rotating on their own axis, and also they also revolve around the sun in their particular orbits, just like that. Suppose this is sun, and Mercury is revolving around in its own orbit around the sun, and after Mercury, Venus is revolving around the sun, and after Venus, the Mars is revolving around the sun, and after Mars, Earth, and so as these 8 planets revolving around the sun in their own orbit. Basic information about our solar system. I hope you all got the all points very clear through my video, and if you like my video, keep supporting me, students. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. Bye bye.